Hello friends, I hope you will happy by watching my videos. You are learning the tense form, present tense, past tense, future tense. Yesterday you learned two sub kind of tense, simple future tense and future continuous tense. About the future, about the future. It's most important word in our life. We always try to catch our future so that we learn and learn. Friends, we carefully learn the topic of tense. Today, we see the future perfect tense. Future perfect tense means पूर्ण भविष्य काळ. मित्रांनो, पूर्ण भविष्य काळ शिकत असताना प्रामुख्याने आपण सुरुवातीच्या दोन्हीही उपप्रकारांवर लक्ष वेधलं पाहिजे. सिंपल फ्युचर टेन्स आणि फ्युचर कंटिन्युअस टेन्स या दोन्ही टेन्स मध्ये कर्त्याची जी क्रिया आहे ती क्रिया अतिशय साधी आहे. त्या क्रियेमध्ये आपण कर्त्याच्या त्या क्रियेमध्ये आपण कुठेही ठामपणे दर्शवू शकत नाही की ते होईलच, करेलच. ओके, बट नाउ in future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. In both tense, we can express here the action of the subject will have finished in future situation. Let's friend, by formation of this tense, we can learn easily. Subject plus shall oblique will plus have plus past participle plus object. It is the formation of future perfect tense. Through the example, subject is here I. I is the subject. Shall, because of singular, I shall have past participle of main verb take to taken. I shall have taken object lots of books. Friends, through this example we can learn here the action of the subject. Subject is I here. The action of the subject will have finished in future situation. In this sentence, shall have taken. Three sentences, three words are very important words are here. Friends, taken expresses here the past participle of take. Taken word expresses here the action of the subject fully completed. Okay. Have, helping verb expresses here the action of the subject completed to, and shall word expresses here the action of the subject completed in future tense. That means in future perfect tense the action of the subject will have finished in future perfect situation. Through this example we can learn and make many and more sentence on each. So friends, next one example is here also. Before we learn the next example, we are concentrate on the next function of the future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is normally used with a time expression. With time expression beginning with by. Concentrate, dear friends, on the by word. By is a preposition. After using the preposition by in our sentence, we can express the future perfect tense. The example is here. By the end of next month, by the end of. This is the phrase. And the sentence starting with preposition by. By the end of next month, he will have been here for 10 years. We can express this time expression with the preposition by. So both uses of the future perfect tense we expressed here. Now friends, on each you have to make many sentences, or also click the link on my site so you can see their PDF of assignment and complete that assignment and send me on my personal WhatsApp number, friends. Now let's see the next subkind of future tense, future perfect continuous tense. Friends, future perfect continuous tense expressed here the action of the subject. The action of the subject will have finished at a time and continued in future situation. Friends, concentrate on the uses of the future perfect continuous tense. It's very rarely used in our speaking, in our writing. But it's important here. If we want to express this here, the action of the subject will have finished and it will continue on the next situation. So in future time. So that we should use here future perfect continuous tense. As the form of future perfect continuous tense, subject plus shall oblique will plus have plus been plus present participle plus object. Friends, to show the action of the subject is completion and next one is continued by using these words. Have, been, present participle. These words are very important. The function of these words we can see here by showing the examples. Here are two examples I wrote. The first example is here, I shall have been writing a note. Second one example is here, he will have been writing a note. In both example, concentrate boys and girls. Just the first subject is here I and in next one he. I आणि he हे दोन्हीही subject different आहेत. I and he and also you and they, we and she. आता या सर्व प्रोनाउन मध्ये तुम्हाला हे लक्षात आलं असेल की एक वचन आणि अनेक वचन असे दोन आहेत. एकवचनी ही, सी, यू, अनेकवचनी आय, वी, दे यांच्या सोबत या ठिकाणी आपल्याला कोणत्या सहाय्यकारी क्रियापदांचा वापर करावा लागतो हे आपण लक्षात घेतलं पाहिजे. जर कर्ता हा अनेकवचनी असेल, वी आणि दे हे दोन्हीही कर्ते अनेकवचनी आहे. आय हा एकवचनी जरी असला तरीही इंग्रजीमध्ये तो एक्सेप्शनल केस, अपवादात्मक म्हणून संबोधल्या जातो. म्हणून आय, वी, दे यांच्या समोर नेहमी आपण शाल ह्याचा वापर करावा. इन बोथ सब काइंड ऑफ द टेन्स, फ्युचर परफेक्ट टेन्स अँड फ्युचर परफेक्ट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. ओके. अँड नेक्स्ट वन, कर्ता जर एकवचनी असेल, ही, सी, यू जर कर्ता एकवचनी असेल तर त्या समोर आपण या दोन सहाय्यकारी क्रियापदांचा वापर करावा. विल, ह्याव या माध्यमातून हा एक नियम आहे आणि हा नियम आपण लक्षात ठेवूनच वाक्य तयार केली पाहिजे. नाउ फ्रेंड्स, आय शॅल हॅव बीन रायटिंग अ नोट. आता या शब्दांचा खेळ आपण पाहूया की हे शब्द कशा रीतीने कर्त्याची क्रिया पूर्ण होऊन ती पुन्हा आणखीन सुरू आहे, ती भविष्य काळामध्ये कशा पद्धतीने खेळत आहेत हे आपण या ठिकाणी पाहूया. आय इज अ सब्जेक्ट. अबाउट द फॉर्मेशन इज हियर. I shall have been writing a note. Shall indicate here future action. Have indicate here the perfect action. Have been indicate here the perfect action. And writing word, the fourth form of the verb. We say here that fourth form of the verb present participle. This present participle is also most important. It denotes here. हा प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल काय दर्शवतो की कर्त्याची क्रिया ही चालू आहे, कर्त्याची क्रिया ही अजूनही चालू आहे हे तो दर्शवितो. मग सर्वप्रथम आपण या ठिकाणी पाहूया की प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल कर्त्याची क्रिया चालू आहे हे दर्शवितो. दॅट आपण त्याला असं म्हणू शकतो रनिंग ऍक्शन, त्याला कंटिन्युअस ऍक्शन आपण असंही देखील म्हणू शकतो. नेक्स्ट वन, have been expresses here the action of the subject is completed. have been हे दोन्ही सहाय्यकारी क्रियापद या ठिकाणी काय दर्शवतात की कर्त्याची क्रिया ही पूर्ण झालेली आहे, पण कोणत्या काळामध्ये ते दर्शवित नाही, पण कर्त्याची क्रिया ही परफेक्ट फिनिश्ड झालेली आहे. नेक्स्ट, shall expresses here the action of the subject in future situation. म्हणजे फ्युचर मध्ये ती ऍक्शन पूर्ण झाली आणि पुन्हा आणखीन ती सुरू आहे. The action of the subject will have finished and be continued again. We can expresses it the future perfect continuous tense, friends. Now both sub kind of the future tense is most important is here. We have learnt